Chapter 1. Emily. Emily was getting ready to leave the office for the day. It was a warm Friday afternoon in mid-July, and it had been a long and uneventful week of work. As she shut down her computer and checked she had all her things, Emily thought about her plans for the evening. She'd nip into the pub to make a brief appearance at a colleague's leaving do, and then catch the bus over to her boyfriend's for dinner, movie, and snuggles. A standard Friday night, just the way she liked it. Emily entered the busy pub and briefly looked about for her co-workers before catching the eye of Sally from HR. She took an empty seat next to Sally and was instantly greeted by Bill from accounting. Bill placed 2 large cocktails on the table in front of her, loudly announcing, "It's happy hour, Em! Drink up!" Great, she thought. So much for a quick drink before catching the bus. Emily sipped her first drink while casually chatting with Sally about office politics. Deep in the conversation, she barely noticed how easily the first drink had gone down and how the second one went down even more easily. Checking the time, Emily realized she only had a few minutes to catch the bus. She made her goodbyes and quickly left. Hurrying to the bus stop, she began to notice an increasing pressure in her bladder, which seemed to intensify with each step. Arriving at her stop, there was no sign of the bus. Emily sat down on the bench, crossed her legs, and waited. She checked her phone. It's 10 minutes late already. Where the hell is it? She thought to herself, leaning forward and crossing her legs a little tighter. If it takes much longer, this is going to become an emergency. Emily started to rock back and forth, shaking her foot in an agitated motion, when all of a sudden, the bus arrived. She presented her ticket to the somewhat elderly driver, who seemed to take an eternity to check its validation before making her way to an empty seat at the back. The bus pulled away, and Emily felt slightly relieved that she'd soon be at her boyfriend's and able to use his toilet. But almost as soon as she had that thought, the bus came to a halt in the rush hour traffic. I'm in trouble, she thought to herself nervously. 20 minutes had passed